In this video, I'm going to quickly go over how I create my hide and seek Jamboard activities. The same thing can be done with Google Slides. You just have to upload the images into a Google slide deck. So the first thing you do is find the CLIPART and create the pieces. I like to use Pixabay. It gives you lots of options for CLIPART that you can easily download and use within any of your activities. So I take those and I put them into a Google slide. I copy and paste them over and over again until I have the number that I want for the amount used in the activity. I then am going to take a shape and I put the shape over top of the image and pick the font that I want in the sizing so that students are able to easily read the wording or they are able to look at the numbers clearly. I copy and paste the shape multiple times. It just keeps the sizing consistent. I simply change the wording or numbers that I put inside of that shape and put those over top of the individual images. This allows for me to create that overlay, and I will go through and copy the images. But first I have to put all the wording on, and you will then take a screenshot. So I take a screenshot once I have all of the pieces together, and I save that as a new clip or as a JPEG. I open up remove.bg. This allows for you to take away the background. And this way I have a transparent background behind all of my images. The next step that I am going to show you is you are going to save individual images so that you can place those into your Jamboard or Google Slides. The perk to this is by saving all of these images, you can move the pieces and you don't have to worry about the overlaid font moving or not moving with the images underneath. They just move as one piece now that you have created them. I go through and I save each individual file under a different name. This will allow for me to upload them into a Jamboard or into a Google slide to be used as part of the hide and seek game. Once I have done that, they are all saved and I don't have to go back and use the main file that I had created with all of the pieces in one spot. The next thing that you're going to do is create the background. So this is where I put in any of my instructions I want for students. I do this in Google Slides. I get an image from Pixabay and I will again put a shape and type in any instructions that I want for the students to follow. It's often, can you find this image, and explain that you want for them to say out loud or read to you the word or say the number that you are looking for on top of the item that is hiding the pucks in this case. Once I've done that, I screenshot it and I'm going to again open it and save this new piece as a JPEG, and it's going to be used for my background. The last step is creating the Jamboard itself. So you are going to go in and you're going to upload the background that you just created, and then you are going to put in the pieces that you want to use. So this will be the pieces that you use to hide behind the images that you just created. And you are going to individually upload all of the images that you created into the Jamboard. I upload all of them first, and then I go in and I will move them and resize them so that I can see how they all fit in the Jamboard together. Once you have them put in the right spot or where you want for them to sit, you can drag and drop the back pieces to make sure they are going to be hidden behind the images that you have created. And that is how you create a Jamboard.